Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzy. I am the host here at Lizzy's Nails channel, and welcome everyone. Welcome to 2023. It is officially 2023. My hands, or should I say my nails, are in terrible condition. I'm not sure if you guys can see some of the polishes from the stamping that I did the last time, and some acrylic stuck in certain places, and I think it's just time to redo my nails, and I will do that in the next video. But in today's video, I just wanted to play around with some polygel, you guys. I said to myself that 2023 is the year where I'm going to really get hands on all my inventory here in the office and here in my nail space, because I did once upon a time, when I initially purchased the product or the item, I was very excited about it and wanted to play with it. And every single item, should I say most of all the items that I did purchase and demo and initially purchased with that excitement, I still do love, and so I just want to go ahead and put it to good use this year. So having said that, one of the very first items that I've ever purchased, I purchased on Amazon, and it was my very first ever practice hand, you guys. Don't laugh and don't judge, because I still have it. It's been more than a year. I think it's been like a year and a half or more. It's gonna be 2 years actually in April. So it's not that far. But it was a straight up mechanical hand. And guys, like I said, this was my very first purchase. It was only like $20-something, and it came with a file, it came with some crystals, it came with a refill bag of the base nails, and I forget what else it came with. If anything, I'll just show some pictures here on the screen and the price as well. The maker of the hand is called Whole Move, which I highly recommend if you're at the very beginning stage of your nail journey. I wouldn't suggest spending more than $50 on a practice hand until you get down the application. And the reason I say that is because you can ruin your hands. This one, after a few months of abusing it, it did get some wear and tear. Like this thumb just refuses to stay on. It probably won't do it on camera, making me look bad, but this nail here, the base nail, always comes off because this continues to slide down, this little tip, and sometimes these pop off, but initially when I bought it, it didn't. So when you're at the very beginning, you are just learning your application, your filing, you know, your shaping, all of that. So I would definitely recommend this hand if you're at the very beginning. Once you get all of that down, the application, the shaping, the filing, then I would upgrade to a more beautiful hand. Plenty of beautiful hands out there if you really want to invest on a good one that's going to last you a very long time, as long as you know how to take care of it. The Ready Guan is out there, Glamour Liz is out there, the Aliana hand is out there. I believe there may be a couple more makers out there, but those are the top 3 I could think of, with very good high quality silicone posable hands, and those would be your upgrade once you've gotten those parts of your nail application done or learned. So the reason I highly recommend Whole Move is because I've seen in other YouTubers videos where the base nails, eventually, if you get the wrong base nails, you guys, it doesn't matter how much glue you use, your tips will not stay glued to these base nails. And I learned that the hard way. When I had ran out of the base nails from this mechanical hand from the maker, I purchased bundles, like a bunch of them, from Amazon, but it wasn't through this maker. And I noticed every time I tried to glue a tip, it just would not stay on. And I realized that it was a different maker who made the base tips. First of all, they were very, very thin and discolored. They did not look this vibrant like they should have. They were very thin. Some of them you can see that little part. Let me see if I can show you. See that little hook that goes into there? You can actually see it on the other side for those base tips, and you can't see it with this one. You can slightly see it, but it wasn't as obvious as the other makers. And so that's when I noticed that you can't just buy any base tips from anyone and put it on any mechanical hand. Those sucked, and I had spent so much money. So I went back to where I made the original purchase, and I looked and looked to see if this maker, if Home Move, had their own refillable base tips or base nails, and they did. And so I ordered from them. So I highly recommend, if you're going to purchase this hand and you run out of your base tips, do not buy them just anywhere. Go back to this seller, Home Move, and get their base tips, because it's guaranteed that it's going to stick. Everything that you put on here is definitely going to stick, obviously after you take off the shine, but your tips will definitely stay glued on, and so will your acrylic stay on. And that is that. So it's definitely worth it for the amount that I paid for. It's definitely worth it. It helped me, you guys, on my journey, and it's sentimental. That's why I've kept it. And not only that, like the size of these base tips, it's phenomenal. Like, look at the amount of space you have. Let me see this. To do your designs. I mean, it's amazing, the size. So I highly recommend this one if you're at the very, very beginning of your nail game. Now moving on moving on to the purpose of today's video. I said I wanted to play with some polygel, and so right now what I'm going to do is show you the polygels and the items that I have chosen to play with today. I'm undecided, but I might just use both of them. This is from iGel Beauty. Their diamond sculpting gel. These are the glitter. In the glitter line, we have G14 Moon Dust and G21 Royal Ball. I think I might go with this one because of the look that I'm trying to achieve. But in case I need, a little bit more difference or dimension, I can go in with Moon Dust. I was undecided, but I think I'm definitely going to go with Royal Ball. And excuse me. Oh, so sorry, you guys. Let me use some sanitizer. Coughed in my hand. I am going to be using their white, their white as part of the design. Decided to go with the McCart Nude 882 Daydream. In case I just wanted to throw some nude in there. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna end up, but just in case I needed to do like a smile line or something, I have the nude to do it. Otherwise I could just use these, but I wanted to do that. And to encapsulate, I'm going in with the McCart Clear extension gel to encapsulate everything. I'm obviously going to use the base and top coat from McCart, and I'm going to use the cleanser slash slip solution for the polygel as well. And for the brush, which I forgot to mention, give me 1 second. Going in with the McCart brush and picker. I believe those are the items. As far as like filing and all that, that's that's not here nor there. Is the design that I'm trying to point out. I have some alcohol here just in case, but yeah, so this is pretty much the items that I'm going to work with today. And so what we're going to do next is we're going to prep the area to go ahead and do our design today. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am to just play around with products this year. And what I would recommend you guys, if this is an extensive video, which some of them have been, go ahead, take out some of your products. Go ahead, pause me, go ahead, get some of your products. Either it's polygel, either it's hard gel, either it's acrygel or acrylic. Go ahead and grab your products if you've been just dying to play with them, and go ahead and play with your products as I'm playing with mine, so that way we can play with our products together and kind of get maximum use of what we have invested on in 2023. So go ahead and pause it. I'll be back to get everything ready and we can begin our play date. Okay guys, so I have my hand ready, and what I'm gonna try and just do a simple a simple look. So I've decided on just these two. I'm not gonna use the Moon Dust and I'm not gonna use the Nude. I figured the white and the Royal Ball should be more than enough, and then obviously the clear to encapsulate. And obviously, as you can tell, I am using the edged tips for the design today. I'm hoping I could do it justice because I almost want to do like that almond, that Russian almond kind of look. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one nail at a time. They're all going to look the same. So basically, I'm probably going to go on real time with two, like the pinky and the ring finger, and then go on a fast motion on the rest because it's kind of redundant after that. But I am going to do one hand at a time just to make sure I get the smile line perfect and be able to get this right. So remember, I'm using white for the French smile line. I'm using the royal ball for the rest of the tip, and clear to encapsulate. So let's first go in with the base. Well, actually, I'm gonna need the slip solution. So let's get that ready. This is always so hard to open. Ugh, the whole thing came out. That's just wonderful. I didn't want to make a mess. So let's see. I don't think I need a lot. So this slip solution is very, very different from, you know, monomer. Don't think you need very much since it's a small brush. There we go. But I will keep it handy in case we need some more. So we'll keep it here on the side. So let's go ahead and start with the base and then go from there. Once again, I'm leaving the pinky and the ring finger in real time, and the rest will go in fast motion, you guys. Just not to make this video very long. Remember, I have to cure in between everything, so and bear with me because I have not done polygel over tips. I've only done the dual forms, so bear with me. Let me move everything out of the way so I don't have any accidents, because I have to put this in the UV lamp and I got a lot in the way. So here we go. I didn't think about how much I'm actually putting on. So let me grab a little bit more. Hopefully it'll let me put it on there. Let me use the spatula. Hold on. I'm gonna go in with a little at a time because I don't want to make a bulky nail. So, okay. I'm sorry, I just can't. I mean, hopefully I can bring this out away from there. There we go. Away, go up. There we go. Let me just press this down, keeping the shape. And what I want to do is kind of shape I mean, you guys already know. I don't even need to explain. So you're just gonna listen to music while I do this in real time. Okay, I think that's the best that I'm going to be able to do. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that. I'm moving stuff around because my lamp is over on this side and I have to put the hand in. Okay, so I'm not wiping off the sticky layer, but I am gonna try, really try to do the royal blue and hope I don't make a mess. So here we go. Hopefully I've put enough this time to be able to get it. Just put it this way, like that. Hopefully that's enough. Remember, we're going in with thin layers because we don't want to make it bulky. That's number one. And number two, we are going to encapsulate. So now for some strange reason, the glitter ones are like much stickier. I noticed when I did the swatches. that ought to do, right? I mean, what do you guys think? Excuse me. The battery's running low. So you guys, I had to plug in my phone. I was running out of battery, but not that you guys can give me an answer right away, but what do you think? I'm thinking it's a little too plain. I'm not sure if I went down further enough with the smile line to cover that. It is still at a sticky layer, but what I am gonna do is remove the sticky layer because, let me explain once I find my lint-free wipes and I have my alcohol, because I think it's too plain. I don't think you can even tell. I mean, you can obviously tell, but I'm not sure I like it. So let's clean the sticky layer. Okay. And I know it probably won't be as smooth because of the glitter Polygel. But I want to do something. I want to add a little something. I'm gonna go in with the Silver Liner by Kosa and kind of go around the smile line. Just kind of hear me out, guys. Want to go the very thin layer right about here. Doesn't seem so thin, does it? I'll clean it up. Because I just think it's so plain. And remember, you guys, we are encapsulating. We are not done. So hopefully once we encapsulate it, this will make a difference. At the same time, I'm trying to hide the base tips. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish that up. And hopefully that'll make it look better. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Let me cure this. Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna keep it going. If not, we might be here a while. So, what I want to do is I want to encapsulate this real quick. Now, remember I took off the sticky layer, and what I feel like doing is putting the base coat again, just to kind of help the Polygel stick to the rest of the nail. If that makes any sense. I'm sure you guys understand. And I'm sure it does make sense. We want things to really stick. I mean, this is not a real life hand. It's not going to be doing anything. It's going to end up sitting in my drawer, these tips, as part of the designs that I've done. So I don't think it's a big deal. But I do want it to stick. I do want it to work, because if I decide to do this on myself, I want to be able to make it work. So spin the UV lamp and cure this for 60 seconds. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and encapsulate. This is where we're, obviously, you guys I'm sure already know, we're gonna build our apex, we're gonna build thickness, on and so forth. And so I'm hoping I can put a good enough layer to cover the entire nail, but not overdo it. I said, I may need to go a little bit more in the center there, but let's cure this. I need to figure out my layout, you guys. I have my UV lamp on this side of my table because it requires to be plugged in. It's not rechargeable. So the good thing about the hands that I have is that I can either remove them from the stand, or this one is flexible enough for me to be able to do this and put it in the UV lamp, or it's magnetic and I could take it off the stand. My Glamourless, I have to literally take my UV lamp and put it right over the hand because putting it in and off the stand, it's ridiculous to be able to do that. So I have to figure it out because this is a bit much. So let's go ahead and cure this. Okay, you guys, so let's go in with shoot, I forgot to put everything back. Oh, sorry. Going back and forth with this UV lamp, it's a bit much. I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit. I don't even think I need to build an apex. Maybe I do. The thickness is fine. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take off the sticky layer and move on to the next nail. But I want to do something different with the next nail because it's okay, but I'm not fully satisfied with how it turned out. So let's go ahead and take off the sticky layer. And I'm using alcohol to do it. I think it works just fine. I don't know you guys' opinion, but I think it works just fine. Just trying to make sure that when I go into file, there isn't any sticky there. Now, I'm not totally unsatisfied, but just not totally unsatisfied. But I think it could be better. I don't know. I think it could be better. So let's move on to the next one. I'm thinking maybe an ombre instead, with the white, and just to kind of throw in color the moon dust. So let's give that a try. just happened. Accident with the hand. Had to fix the hand. The only way that was gonna be able to happen is if I cut down my nails to be able to fix the hand. And since it's time to do a new set anyway, I just said, what the hell. So mini nails. And I have to do an errand today, so I don't have time to debulk these just yet. It's very early in the morning. Couldn't wake up my husband to do it, so that is that. But they're gone, you guys. They're gone. So on with this demo, or I'm sorry, with this design. Let's go ahead. I already took off the sticky layer off camera because I once again had to fix a hand. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and file the smile on. right, you guys, so we are approaching the end of the video. We are ready to go ahead and do some more designs on top of the nails. I'm happy with the result, but not exactly. But I made it work. I'm not exactly completely unsatisfied, but I am happy. I'm just going in with the Kosa's color liners. I'll put the name of this one here on the screen because off the top of my head I can't think about what it is, but I will put it on there. And I'm just decorating the nail a little bit more just to give it a little bit more dimension. And after I do all of this, I'm going to go ahead and put in some bling per se. Not your traditional bling. It's more like those colorful blings that you put in the summer. It's more known for the summer than it is for any other occasion. It's those color blings. You'll see it coming up pretty soon. And then we're done with the set, obviously. So I just want to take the opportunity and hope that 2023 has begun in an amazing way for everyone. And I'm grateful for all the new supporters that have come aboard on my channel who are making this possible. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that 2023 can be even bigger. I would love to hit the 500 subscriber mark. If you guys could just help out with that, that would be great. What helps get my content out to more people is when you like the video, when you share the video, when you interact with me in the comments. The algorithm here in YouTube will make my channel popular because of that interaction, because of that sharing, because of that liking. It kind of helps out. So everyone who likes my video, thank you. Everyone who watches it through, thank you, because that also helps. And if there happens to be a commercial, it's not because I put it there, it's because YouTube has put it there, because I have not reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, so I'm not being monetized. I'm not making any money, guys. This is all coming from me because it's a passion of mine and I enjoy this, and I just want to share my journey with everyone. And if I'm going to be added a commercial on a video that just became popular, then, you know, I'd love to be able to say that I'm being monetized, but I'm not. So the faster I get to 1,000 subscribers, the better. But right now, I would be satisfied with 500. So thank you guys for the ones who have subscribed. Thank you for all those who do like and watch the video all the way through and interact with me in the comments. I will for always, forever be grateful. So love you guys. I hope 2023 is nothing but blessings to you guys. And I will let you enjoy the rest of the video. Bye, guys.